What is up, everyone? Elton over here. Welcome to another live stream. We are about to get started in just one second over here. If you're new to the channel, welcome. My name is Elton. Day trade and live stream my pre-market analysis on what stocks are hot before the market opens every single day, Monday through Friday at 5:55 a.m. Pacific Standard Time, all the way until 7:30 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. So if you're new, make sure you subscribe so that we can continue watching my pre-market analysis every single day and get yourself educated on how to day trade stocks. And also, if you're new, again, make sure you hit the subscribe button, but also um, prepare yourself for some hot stocks and some I don't know, I just lost my train of thought, but just welcome to the channel, guys. And if you're not new, if you're coming back again, thank you for coming back again. Just make sure you hit the subscribe button as well to get notified on when I'll be going live and when what videos I'll be posting up next. So nonetheless, let's switch over to our ThinkorSwim platform and we'll get started right now. So I'm already analyzing a lot of stocks. This one here is iBio. So right here on the left is where I have my my two scanners. They're both my pre-market scanners. And then right here I got the level 2. Level 2, simplest way to explain it is buyers and sellers, or aka supply and demand, just like your economics class. So right here I'm analyzing iBio. We have some news of iBio, some big news. iBio announces the second COVID-19 vaccine program. So I created my first alert at $1.88 and my second alert at $1.94. The reason I create two alerts is one, is just to let me know that the stock is moving, and the second one is to have a confirmation alert. So once I see the 188 alert go, then I'll sooner away get it over here and then see how my and see how the stock is doing. And then if it gets closer to 194, then I know where to hit up next. I already have some support and resistances. Our resistance is right here at $2, and the next one's around 245. So I know where the stock could be possibly heading, but we'll see how it does. And of course, if the stock wants to go the other way, then I'm creating an alert right here at what is this, $1.75 or less. So I'll create alert, boom, $1.75 or less. So there we go. So the first one, I like to organize my stocks by volume. So the one that has a lot of volume today is CIDM. CIDM was moving yesterday. Did I get any notifications? No. The one that I did get a notification says XSPA. It was at above $1.03 yesterday at 11:59 a.m. When it passed $1.03 over here, so it surpassed this resistance, $1.01 resistance. So now it is trading at $1.43. Again, I have my two alerts, my first one and my confirmation alert. And again, if you want to do the opposite, go head over the opposite direction, then at $1.25 is my other alert. So we'll see where it goes as well. But for CIDM, this stock was moving already yesterday and it's continuing to move today. The reason yesterday it moved, I guess it's because they expanded their distribution of the Bob Ross channel to now include Roku. So I don't know what any, I'm not sure if there are shows or what that is, but nonetheless, the stock is moving. I already have my support and resistance. So I have support right here at 270, and then my resistance, where was that? My next resistance is over here at almost $5. There's really nothing in between. I can come up with something, but there's truly, I can say right here at 450, and possibly right here at 348. Actually, I'll do that as a matter of fact. 348 and then 450. So those are some other ones. They're not major ones that I can see, but we'll just put in there for right now. As we can see, a high of pre-market is 345, so close to that 348 mark, just right below it. So I already have my first alert at 326, and then my confirmation alert at 327. Kind of close by. Maybe I'll bring it down a little bit lower, maybe to 315, since the stock it is coming down lower. But we'll see where it is. And then as for news, this stock does have some news that with Cinedigm partners with the world's largest smart TV solutions provide views of the global OTT channel distribution. I don't know what the hell any of that means, but basically the stock is already moving to me, and I already have my support and resistance, my alerts to see which direction this stock is gonna be going. NIO, NIO. I've been keeping an eye on this stock for the last, I would say last week, maybe even 2 weeks. I've been trading it with options. I had an options at 550. I was talking about it yesterday on my live stream, and this stock is already at 611. That's just insane. I should have held over those options, but I think they I think those options did expire on next week, actually June 12th, next Friday. Let's see, yeah, it expired next Friday, I believe. So I wish I would have held those options a little bit longer. So I'm not gonna trade NIO. The reason so is because it's out of my price range. I like to stick to like pennies, dollars, all the way up to like $4, maybe $5. $6 already kind of too much for me, especially having in a small account that I'm trying to grow. So we'll see. We'll see how it does, and it has its float, meaning it's shares available to trade, and how risky it is. It's extremely. It's not too risky, and the float is really high, so the stock barely moves. So let's say I wanted to get to. Let's say if I was short selling it, and I wanted to get to like 590. That's only 2%. Yes, that could be a goal of yours for you to make 2%, but for me, my goal is to make between 6 and 10% on a trade. So, yeah, so I'm not gonna trade Neo. Again, I've been keeping it on the list, and as you guys can see over here, where was it? Right here, May 27th. I've been watching it. There was another time before this too, though. Oh, and as we can see, we have iBio, the first stock that I was talking about, has been coming up, has been here in the past too, May 15th. So I always like to keep track of the stocks that were moving, losers, winners. All these are not just winners. All these are just stocks that I was actually watching. Some of them that later on the day they did really good, and then some of them that have failed. So again, I have a mix of losers. I'll call them laters, kind of like there's stocks that move later on the day, and then I have winners. So winners, losers, and then laters. So that's what I have my list right here. I always like to keep it to remind me, like, okay, this stock popped up over here this day, this stock did this, that, on that day. So I can go back to that date and then look at the news, be like, oh yeah, it did that, and it's doing it again. Okay, now I know how this stock is gonna behave with the same identical news, or with these type of news, or something like that. So next I have DLPN. DLPN. I was watching it yesterday. It was making a move. Let's see. Yeah, yesterday it was moving. It popped up on the scanner, on the trending scanner. So I have a pre-market scanner, and then after a pre-market scanner at 6:45 or later, then I transition over to the trending stocks, because there's some difference in between those two scanners. So the difference is the volume, how the stock is, the price. There's a lot of factors that differentiate the pre-market and the trending. So after the market opens, scanner, so this one popped up on the trending scanners throughout the day yesterday, which now it's continuing to do it. And then looking at it now, um, there's no news whatsoever. And if I remember right, this stock back in 20, I think it was 2017, 2018, this stock I think is the one that got halted. This stock had like a huge halt problem, if I remember right. 2017. This day? No, because the name looks Dolphin Entertainment. Just might it's so different. It's so similar, but it looks like it's not. There was a stock that got halted. Was a T12 halt. And what a T12 halt is, the longest halt that you can possibly and never want to be involved with, because the SEC has to investigate. And what the SEC stands for is the Securities Exchange channel, or I forgot. Securities Exchange something, currency, or I don't know. I forgot. I can't even think right now. SEC, Securities Exchange. Securities and Exchange Commission. There you go. I can't even think of the word commission. But yeah, this stock got halted by the SEC, and they had to investigate because there was a lot of false numbers that the company had released, and the news. There was some news that popped up over here, and then there were actual fake news, so it got halted, and then the stock went from like $4 to like 30 or 20, 30, something like that. It was just a crazy stock, but nonetheless it got halted for a long time. So I thought that was the same one, because it was actually called Dolphin as well. But I just truly don't remember it at all. So now looking at over here, I gotta create some resistances and supports. So this stock previous day close was at 58 cents, and now it's trading around $1.84. So big move. That is extremely big for that to happen. So as you can see, based on its history, it's very choppy, it's very ugly. There's no actualization on trying to see where this thing could be supporting, where it could be resisting at. So right here I already got a point of 216 resistance. I got another resistance over here at 394. Keep moving forward. Let's see, I got some support over here at 74 cents, looks like 75 cents almost. Then I have some resistance over here at $1.80. Boom. So from there you can see that we are at $1.80, and then the next resistance is at 260, and anything above that 260, it's choppy. There's nothing whatsoever, so I can't determine that from there. So we'll see how this stock behaves. So for our pre-market alerts, I'm gonna have to create an alert almost to over here at 210. Put it right here at $2 actually. Put it at 205. Oh, 205 first alert, and then my confirmation alert is going to be at 213. To put it 214. It's perfectly fine right there. So these stocks are here on this watch list on the left side. These are the stocks that I was watching yesterday. So HUGE had a huge it was a literally huge. HUGE was a big stock that went crazy yesterday. It had closed around uh what was it, $3.10, and then it opened up almost at $14 yesterday, and then it just sold off like crazy. I had mentioned yesterday on my live stream that the stock of this price was just way too big, and that it was just overly saturated, that it's going to be selling off, and that's what it did yesterday. So again, all these stocks are from yesterday. So but I also have my list of here too, if you guys want to see it real quick. Boom, right here. So June 3rd, those are all the stocks. If you want to pause the video, just go ahead and pause it, but those are all the stocks from yesterday. I haven't added the ones from June 2nd, June 1st, May 29th. So you guys are able to do that, pause the video and look at them back again. So HUGE, let me remove that. There's not enough volume. That one too, not enough volume, not enough volume. MARA, not enough volume. WISA, let me see what the average volume of this stock is. A million. Okay. It looks like they do have some news, which is there's a 5.8 million registered direct offering, which is valued at 255. The stock is already at 233. I believe yesterday had the same news, was it? No, it didn't. It only had the news about the summit, the 8K TVs and for LG Electronics, and nothing really happened with it yesterday. So I gotta cancel that alert. Oh, I gotta cancel the alerts for HUGE as well. HUGE, boom, and go back to WISA. Okay, so if this thing wants to move, then I'm gonna set an alert right here at 251, and then I'm gonna set my confirmation one right here at 261. Of course, if it wants to continue selling off, then below 220 will be an ideal alert right there. So boom, there it is. Because the volume, it is getting close to that 1 million, so I'm just gonna leave it there. Cuddy, COTY. Let me see how this one is doing. So Cuddy's doing great since they have a new share. They have a new company that bought them out, which is KKR. I don't know what the KKR stands for, but that was the name of the company that bought them out. And they're trying to get Kim Kardashian to, like, they're trying to buy like something out from her, so like makeup or something from her. So Cuddy's doing pretty amazing. It was around $3 on June 1st or June 2nd, and now it's around $5. So the new company is already just making them look better. This stock's around $5. So not too much on the price range. Neo, I want to watch it, but again, it's just moving too slow for me because of the high float. Cuddy, I'm not gonna get too much about Cuddy right now. GNUS has been moving slow and steady still. Damn. So this stock, it's on its fourth day streak. This stock was around $2. $2 on June 1st. Yep, June 1st. From June 1st, it opened up at $2.39, and this stock has been moving like crazy. So now it's around $9. That's a two in the last, just holding this stock for the last couple days. Was at 200. It's already at 229%, 230, and now heading over to $9, $9.18. $9.18. That's 280%. So this stock is the biggest winner for the week. There was literally no news at all. Um, there was no news. It's just it was the only thing that popped up was 15 communication services stocks that are moving, and that's what it's been doing it did on the first, on the second, on the third. They announced like, oh, it's in its on its third day streak already. And now it's a big winner already. As you can see, there's still no news besides being on its fourth win streak already. So big moves by GNUS. Of course, I'm waiting for the big short, so I'm waiting for it to sell off like crazy, because again, there's no news whatsoever on this stock for it to be traded. Of course, you just trade in the stock, you can do that, but otherwise, this stock was the silent mover over here. So going back to our scanner, CIDM, I'm gonna add that one to the list. So CIDM, XSPA, because again, XSPA, I had an alert from it yesterday. Let's see, where's it at right now? So there it goes. So it's above my first alert and my confirmation alert. So now I gotta create a new one. So $1.67. Boom. So that's gonna be my new alert. And then I'm gonna elevate my sell-off alert. So looking at XSPA, you can see that it moves like crazy, so it must have a low float. So XSPA, so if we look to at the Yahoo Finance and statistics, we can see that its float is 11 million. Okay, so that's a little bit high for it, which is kind of weird, but we'll see how it does. Next is DLPN. So DLPN, big watcher. Any of you, iBio already analyzed it. HTBX has been somewhere in this list as well, that it has been trading. So as you can see, it's always good to have a list, so that we'd be like, oh, okay, this stock moved again on this day or on that day. And if we were to look for it real quick, HTBX. Where are you? There's a lot of X's. I don't know. I can't find it. It looks like. Let's see if I can. HTBX. Here we go. So you guys can see. Yeah, it's somewhere in this list. I just know where exactly it is though. But again, it's stock that's been popping up in the past before. It looks like we have some news. So again, Heat Biologics provides update on COVID-19. It's on track to complete coronavirus vaccine development and initiate manufacturing in August. So it looks like we got a vaccine already from Heat Biologics. On potential COVID-19 development in July, shares gain pre-bell. So it looks like we got already our first potential vaccine for COVID-19 to finally end, but that's just over here in the United States. I'm not sure about other countries or what's up, because this stock is part of the NASDAQ, so that's it's just be interesting for us to keep an eye on it. And if you look at the flow of HTBX, we're gonna see. So where is this company from? Let's say, so let's head over to profile. So they're in North Carolina. So over here in the United States. So, and the float, 26 million, so 27 million shares of float. So pretty high of a float. So let me create my alert over here at 94 cents. And then create my confirmation alert right here at 99 cents. Boom. And if one's continue selling off, and of course I got my alert over here at 86 cents or less. Boom, there it goes. So that's HTBX, Lunkin Coffee. Let's see. So Lunkin Coffee looks like moved yesterday, kind of very choppy yesterday, low volume. Still kind of low volume today. Daily average doesn't come up for some reason. MIRK, same thing. Yesterday it did made a big move yesterday. For today, let's see where we at. So at 310, I got a resistance right here at 320, and then the next one at 382. As you can see, I used to have an alert for it, but nothing happened with it. So now I'm gonna create another alert. So my first one's gonna be right here at 314, and then my confirmations could be so yesterday's high was 321. So I'm gonna set it at 322, my confirmation alert. And if it wants to sell off, then 289 or less, it's gonna be that alert right there. So let's see. Ooh, let's set iBio, HTBX. Boom. So now let's organize this. So let's see, CIDM right here, HTBX. Right here we're gonna do. Let me put iBuy over here, and let me do. Let's see, who can I put over here? So I already have HTBX, CIDM. Let me continue checking some stocks. Mark, EXO, UAVS. This stock is very volatile. Cuddy again. NAKD. Trying to look for some news. Solo, nothing. YVR. I had a direct offering, and well, it sold off. Now it has a direct offering. The shares at $1.50. Hexo. No news on Hexo. UAVS, no news. MARK, no news either. LTM was a big move from yesterday. NARV, TTL, nothing else that looks interesting. So CIDM, iBio, HTBX, and we'll put just DLPN over here. These are stocks that I'm watching. So let's head over to the YouTube channel over here. Let's pop this chat out. Go back to our ThinkorSwim. Boom. Put it right here. There you go. So today we have CIDM, HTBX, iBio, and DLPN, and mention XSPA as well. So that's today's watch list right there. And we'll see how it does. So today's we got 3 minutes left for the market to open up. So we'll just see if anything else looks interesting over here. Meanwhile, plug. Inovo prices, common stock 45 cents per share. Price share down after price public offering. So they're trying to use some of the price, their public price offering, expected gross of $5.5 million from that price offering, and it's expected to be closed on June 8th. So we'll see if on June 8th INUV pops up. So let me do that. Let me add June 8th INUV. That way I see if it does come up in the future. And so the price offering puts them at an average of 45 cents per share. So huge sell-off. So we'll see if he wants to recover back again. It's trading at a 55. Okay. So it looks like it's been here in the past. We have 70 cents at some resistance, high of 45 cents. Some support. So as you can see, that's a good trading range right there. So we'll see if it comes up above the 200 over here. So if it comes up above close to 60 cents, so put it at 59 cents. Boom. So there we go. Let's close the news and let's head over to our trade, and then let's just keep an eye on all our stocks from right here. All right, so 20 seconds left for the market to be open. So iBio, HCBX, and we'll see how some of these stocks do. All right, so let's get started. 3, 2, 1. Market bell. Bing, 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 and the market is open. All right, so CIDM. Again, I already had hit my alert. So CIDM above 326. Stock just moving. MARK above. So let's see where we are with MARK. Whoa, whoa. Where's that? Where's that? CIDM. So CIDM continues to move. It was had a sudden alert over here for the 326, and it definitely surpassed that as well. So now it's just selling off. DLPN over here. iBio below, so iBio selling off. DLPN right there. HTVX. So DLPN, it hit the first alert, so I gotta wait for the second one. Now it's just selling off. CIDM. Open at 448. It hit all of my alerts that I had as soon as the bell opened. So 337. So this stock just went crazy. So I hit all these alerts that I had over here, and as you can see, it bounced off from that 450 support resistance. Why is this only 10? There you go. All right, iBio selling off. It hit the first alert. Yeah, it hit the 175 alert. So now we gotta wait for a reversal. So all these stocks, we gotta wait for reversals over here. We'll see how they behave with those reversals. Big mover looks like we have going on. It is LUB. Looking at some news, there's no news whatsoever. Let me see if I can find some support or resistance. So the highest it's ever been is at 265. I got some resistance right here at close to that 230. NAUV above 59 cents, 265. And then some support over here at $1.80. All right. So let's go back to who do I have over here? Who was it? INUV and DLPN. DLPN making a big move already. So INUV hit my, what was it, 59-cent alert, and then DLPN hit my 205 alert and 214 alert. So DLPN is a big watcher right here. So the next closest resistance that we have on DLPM is 260. I'll try and get to, where's my active trader? Or here. And then gotta drop this down. Do a trigger bracket. And then do my 10%. So we can see a huge sell-off on DLPN. We'll do 100 shares of it if it wants to do right, but I can make probably more money with INUV since I already surpassed the 59 alert. And I can definitely get more shares, but of course there's going to be a lot more risk with we'll with why is this happening? Right here we go. So I can definitely get more shares with INUV, but now some of these shares are selling off. I'm trying to see. So there it goes. The LPN, same thing, selling off as well. So all these stocks are not doing so good so far pre-market, but that's perfectly fine. One thing I do want to do is always check different time frames. As you can see, huge red bar for CIDM on that 15-minute, 30-minute, same thing, and then the 1 hour. The 1 hour is still a little bit bullish, but 15-minute, again, we've seen some sell-off over here. Next with iBio, same thing. We're seeing a downtrend, so selling off already. And let's check out iBio. I mean DLPN. We can see kind of a cup move. And INUV selling off, but let's look at that. So again, it had a huge sell-off already. Maybe wants to come back again, but it's not guaranteed that that might be the case. Volume for today is already INUV. Did I not add it? Oh, INUV. So INUV's volume for today is already at 8 million. Daily average is 4.5, and it's just continuing selling off, so it's not looking good at all. DLPM is definitely looking bullish, and CIDM again still looking bullish as well in the 1 hour time frame. So it's sold off, wants to make a reversal, but I gotta wait until it comes back to 440 or above for me to make it and see if I'm able to trade it, or if I should even trade it. Solo, this stock didn't have any news pre-market. I clicked on it, but I only passed it. But now it's moving pretty good pre-market. So we got some resistance right here at $1.75. We got another resistance right here that it just passed at $1.40. And then past that, we have some resistance right here at 210 as well. So now let's go to the intraday. Now we can see that this stock sold off since yesterday, but again, there's no news. Let's check out a different time frame. So looking at the 15-minute, big bullish move. So I actually like this one right here. So let's go with the active trade. Let's try to go with 150 shares. So there's a lot of resistance right there at $1.50. CIDM now it's still bullish. Trying to see if CIDM reconciliates. I don't want to buy at the highest point and then it just sells off. I'm waiting for a reconciliation. So you can see there's a lot of pressure right here at the 150. Let's pick at the level 2. There's a lot of buyers and then sellers over here. It's just an even battle, but let's look at Solo. Let's check out their numbers real quick. No. It says Solo. And $1.51. Let's see, float 19 million float. Okay, that's not pretty good at all. Yeah, so it's just consolidating right there. I see a lot of sellers selling off right here at $1.50. So there you go. So as you can see, I didn't want to step in right there at $1.50 because it was too high, and boom, selling off like crazy. So yeah, just a lot of sellers coming in. The demand is not there just yet. So a lot of sellers thought they were getting rid of the shares, so that way they can bring the supply down. But the number of buyers are just not there. A lot of people are watching this, like myself. So the price just literally dropped because the supply is low, but the demand is not there. So that makes it overly priced, and that's what drives the price down too. So getting rid of the active trade, looking at CIDM, it's gonna hit the 449. Should be able to get a good 80 shares of it at this point. Could have gone some shares, but let's go with 60 right here. Right at $5. It's 492, 494. All right, so I'm trying to get to a low point. And let's do 10%. There we go. Let me pick at the level 2 real quick before I jump in this trade to see how the buyers and sellers are doing. Okay. Remember, CIDM's flow is pretty high as well. I think it was like 26 million. So letting it conciliate over here. DLPN, I had my alert at 205. Now it's at 234, moving like crazy. So I'm between DLPN and CIDM. So it surpassed the pre-market high. So now I'm liking it how it's doing. Let me just wait for it to reconciliate. Pick at the level 2. I know it's really hard to like see the chart because of all the stuff that I have on the screen, but I'm comfortable and used to seeing like this, so that's why I like to prepare everything ahead of time. And let's look at the 15-minute time frame. It's still looking bullish. Let's do the 30-minute. Big bullish move still, and also the 1 hour time frame, big bullish as well. So different time frames, it's always good to look at. So it's still looking bullish. Right here it's just reconciliating. CIDM at 5, hit the high of 5. I wanted to get in with that CIDM, but it was overly priced. And then DLPN is another one that I always wanted to watch, but of course I don't want to get in too high, because then if it reconciliates, then it's gonna reconciliate kind of hard, and I'll be like, that was it. I could have. I wish I would have gone with my mentality of I would have, could have mentality, and I don't want to get into that. So I'm just gonna be very smart and wait for it to reconciliate, because again, it's still very bullish, just like CIDM high of 519. I wanted to get a CIDM right there at 495, 495 max, and then set my goal. So let's see, 495. If I would have set my goal of 495 and then set my goal of 6%, I would have got my goal, and boom, good ass trade right there. But now I'm waiting for CIDM, DLPN, to see what it does over here. And then if you look at the scanner, so so this is the scanner right here. So if you look at the scanner, we see NNT, but the volume of NNT is low. And yeah, I wish I would have gotten with with CIDM. You see, that's the mentality of woulda, coulda, shoulda, woulda mentality, but that's not the mentality I wouldn't get. It's just the the price is just too high for me, and it has a pretty high float. But at this point, I would have gotten my money, and then what is this for a good 18% gain? And I'm still waiting for DLPN. This is where you have to play the patience game. But again, between DLPN and CIDM, they're both, like I said, I mentioned, looking at different time sets, they're both very bullish. So now uh, it's just the fact of seeing how the next bar does. And now we're seeing a bearish move on DLPN and still a bullish move on CIDM. So I was waiting for the opportunity in DLPN because it was a lower price. When I would have taken a bigger risk with CIDM being at a higher price, because again, I like to stick below 450 max. Anything about $5, like should I get into it, should I not? And so that's why I wanted to jump into CIDM, but I backed out, and it's very fine. I don't have to trade today. I don't have to. It's not mandatory for me to trade. I wanna make sure that I'm doing the trade properly, and so that's what I'm trying to analyze over here. So ANTE looks like it's a big mover over here, but of course there's just low volume, so nothing big for me. And then now CIDM selling off, but let's look at the 5-minute. Yeah, so we're seeing a sell-off happening over here. Big sell-off. So you see, that's the risk that I didn't want to I knew that I was gonna get involved with, but at the same time it had a low flow, so I feel like there's gonna be some support there. But I could if I would have stuck to my trade, I would have made my goal. I would have been satisfied with my 6%. But if I would have stuck with it, I would have gotten a good, what, 20%? Almost 20% goal. So it's perfectly fine. I'm not mad if me not taking the trade, but I knew there was gonna be some risk since it was already kind of topping off, and the bullish move was just not there. All right, let's see. XSPA still moving up. So XSPA, let's see. It had hit the 167 alert. From 167, it went up to $2 for another 18% mover. MARK at or below $2. It looks like XSPA wants to come back again, and now it's above the 180 support. Let's look at a different time frame real quick. So looking at a different time frame, we can see a bearish move, 30-minute bullish, but we see a lot of selling pressure coming up, and then the 1 hour still very bullish as well. But as you can see, every time if you see like a big green bar, we see some selling pressure coming in, and then the next candle we see some not a lot of movement in there, and then a big sell-off. So we can probably expect the same thing with XSPA, a big sell-off. Besides this one, we can probably expect another one. Alright, so what was the alerts that I just got? So Lunkin Coffee above 289. So let's change iBio to Lunkin Coffee. So Lunkin Coffee making a big comeback over here. So I hit the 289 alert. Let's check out different time frame. Bullish, big bullish move. 30-minute big bullish move. So I'm liking Lunkin Coffee. Let's pop up to level 2. See what's under the hood for the level 2. And then looks like I got my confirmation alert at 305. And then we have some resistance at 441. Okay. So right here, it looks like it's reconciliating. Close to level 2 here. Let's close to level 2 on that. Okay, so it's reconciliating over here. DPW. So hit the past the 157 resistance. Next resistance we have at 231. So huge sell off from DPW right now. Boom, there it goes. Just want to look at this stock right here, STNE. I've been watching this one on and off. Looks like not too much of a volume today. 386,000. Let's see if it can get below 35 cents. Yesterday hit a high of 37. So hit a high of 37 yesterday. So we'll see if it continues to sell off for today. So DPW, a lot of pressure over here, $1.67, but demand is still high. Same thing with Lunkin Coffee, wants to sell off, but demand is still there. Demand is pretty high. And so DPW just gonna continue selling off. Actually, it might not. So if we're to draw this out, I'm seeing a small uptrend, so it's definitely gonna hit some new highs. It's definitely gonna hit some new highs over here. So I'm actually liking DPW a little bit. Let me pop up to level 2 and a OTC. This is an OTC now. Oh, it doesn't have an exchange. Yeah. Lunkin Coffee, 299, high of day. So there it goes. So like I was mentioning, Lunkin Coffee reconciliating. Still a big bullish move. I definitely agree that it's gonna hit that 305 mark. But this stock has a big float, but it did lose some of it due to the financial issues they had a couple weeks ago. So 72 million float. That's the only thing that I fear. ANTE at $1.17. Let's check this out. So again, this stock just didn't have any news, nothing going on. So there you go, Lunkin Coffee at 305. I had mentioned that I knew it definitely was going to hit that 305 alert. The next resistance we have is at 441. Can't guarantee that it's going to get to $4, but it's still big bullish. So we had a small candle, and then just the next one's bigger, but we see a lot of pressure coming up to it. So in just about 4 minutes, a new candle's gonna come up. So we'll see how that candle behaves based on its volume. Lunkin Coffee, today's volume is 17 million. CIDM consolidating over here above the 499 support, but we can see a lot of pressure coming up. So a huge sell-off, so buyers probably covering, and then it's gonna sell off over here in just a couple seconds. So still CIDM consolidating right there at $5. DPW selling off, but then now we're back out of that $1.57 resistance, and Lunkin Coffee it's still a little bit bullish, but we'll see if it surpasses the $3.10 mark for a new high up. Then it tries to get close to the $4 mark. All right, so CIDM selling off once again. I was looking at XSPA since it has the biggest percentage for today, and I never changed this to the top trending stock, so time to change this and see what stocks are trending besides the one that are already there. So let's see over here. What's going on? Okay, what's going on over here? Okay, that one's working. How come the trending one is not? Oh, there we go. Okay, trending stocks, and boom, trending stocks. I was like, what's going on over here? So CIDM continues selling off. XSPA still above from an open. Oh, again, had it lower at $1.67. $1.67, right? $1.67. Now it's at $1.60, $1.88. So huge sell-off. Maybe wants to come back again. Same thing with Lunkin Coffee. Lunkin Coffee topped up at 309 and then just sold off from there. So again, Lunkin Coffee is just selling off too. ANTE looks like it's continuing to move. Wants to come making a reverse over here. It got halted, so it looks like it got halted once, twice, 3 times. So 3 halts. I talk about in some other lives about halts. Halts are extremely dangerous, so it's definitely gonna, these halts are definitely gonna get filled throughout the day. So I'm expecting for ANTE to get below $1.10, so fill this gap over here and possibly fill this gap over here as well. So it looks like it got 1, 2, 3, 4 halts. So yeah, so that's definitely create a lot of selling pressure, and therefore it's gonna continue selling off. So let me go back to STNE over here. I'm waiting for this stock to get below $35. Yesterday it sold off. It has a price target of $44, but I'm not expecting that at all whatsoever. I'm not. I think it's already at its highest. Let's see. Let me go here and let me put STNE. Boom, and then head over here. Then just by looking at STNE, it's still at a pretty good price, but again, it's just not a good point anymore. So I'm expecting just a sell-off anytime soon. So we'll see how that goes today. XSPA wants to make a reversal over here, so a lot of support right there at $1.80. We'll see if it can surpass this huge sell-off. So trying to get above $1.99 or close to $2 as well. So let's leave this one, XSPA. I already have XSPA. ELPN. Oh, it was supposed to be ANT. So actually ES STNE over here, and then let me put ATN. No, Hertz coming back, and DBW. So Hertz wants to come back once again. Hit a low of 87 cents a couple days ago. Oh, what was this low? 40 cents. Now it's at a whole dollar already. That would have been a great hold right there. Great investment. So hopefully STNE is able to sell off, continue to sell off below 35, and then continues to sell off. Expecting probably $32. So we'll see how it behaves over here. CIDM, huge sell-off. Hit a high of $6. I want to trade at $4.95 and then just capitalize at $5.20. Hit a high of 6, and then from there it's just selling off. And as you can see, the sell-off is like a stair step. So boom, boom. So we're gonna expect this balance over here and then continue selling off. So it's a step down pattern, so stair step down, or whatever you guys want to call it. Hertz balancing up right here above $1.04. So very slow markets today, but some moves did happen with some stocks. As you can see, there's a lot of green opportunities. So opportunities were there today, so not a problem whatsoever. And just a pretty good day on seeing how the market is behaving. Again, we are in June, so we're getting close to the to summer. First day of summer is on June 20th. And based on who was it? Was it HTBX, or there's a company that has like a vaccine going on. Let's see iBio real quick. So iBio over here, iBio is selling off as well. So again, very, very slow markets for today. There goes iBio, and STNE doesn't want to sell off. There's a lot of resistance, support over here at 338, 542. XSPA range trading. So ANTE back again at its highs. Let's look at the level 2. It looks like it got halted once again. So again, more halts, more more halts, more pressure on it selling off like crazy. So again, I'm still expecting for these gaps to get filled. There are no news whatsoever. There are no news whatsoever on it for it to move the way it's moving. So again, I'm expecting a huge sell-off, and then again to fill this gap right below it. STNE again still moving up, and any other stocks, just KZR pretty low volume. I mean KZR pretty high in volume but overly priced for me. Hertz still balancing from supporting, getting support from that $1 support. Again, we're still in a lot of markets, so pretty slow today. Of course, we saw some moves did happen here and there on some stocks. Of course, I can't catch to like all of them. So always, again, if you're ever gonna trade, just start trading. Have a plan at all times. Ooh, MFA. Okay. This is an investment that I've been holding on for a little bit now, ever since the market crashed. Damn, okay. Doing pretty good so far. My average is at $1.10. So back when this stock was over here, $1.10. That's my average right here. My average. So it finally hit the $2 alert, and now I'm just waiting on the 254 alert. And once it surpasses that, then I'm gonna put an alert right here, $3, 305. That's perfectly good. Damn, about time. So there it is. STNE still moving up. All right, so that's it for the live stream. Again, very slow markets today, Thursday, June 4th. Tomorrow's Friday, so be prepared for tomorrow, as there's gonna be a lot of stocks that are gonna be moving. They're gonna have some pretty high highs tomorrow. So keep yourself an eye on some stocks, because again tomorrow it is Friday, so a lot of these stocks prices are going to be going up tomorrow and then possibly selling off. I say every Thursday and say every Friday, because again every Friday a majority of these stocks prices do go up higher since the weekend is coming up, and that's usually when a lot of these stock companies want to like maximize. So Fridays is usually a high price day, so be ready for that. And again, always have a trading plan. So with that being said, I'll see you guys tomorrow at 5:55 a.m. sharp. Hope you guys enjoyed the stream for today. Remember, if you have any questions, comments, concerns, definitely let me know. I'll definitely want to help you in any way possible. If you're a new day trader, if you're a new subscriber, again, subscribe to the channel so that way you can guys keep yourself updated on when I go live, which again is I go live every single day, Monday through Friday, 5:55 a.m. Pacific Standard Time to 7:30 a.m. So I hope you guys have a great day, and I'll see you guys tomorrow, Friday. And just be ready for tomorrow, Friday. Again, being a high risk day, since a lot of prices of these stocks are gonna be up. So I'll see you guys tomorrow. Have a good rest of the day, and take care.